Hey Aries, what's up? Welcome to your June reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get you some insight, get you some guidance, see what you can expect overall, the vibes of the month of June. Hope you guys are doing well. As I'm doing this reading, it is thundering like crazy. My microphone probably is not going to pick it up because it does have like noise cancellation, but all I can say is I'm doing this reading is Friday the 13th. The energy today has felt very strange. So I was like, well, let me straighten my hair for different vibes because the vibes feel different. So let's see what your messages are, Aries. And also, I apologize, last reading, I know the mix-up with the upload, that was a weird, so many weird things going on, okay? So, anyways, Aries, what do my Aries need to know? Right now, month of June, what do you guys need to know? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, you guys are awfully quiet. You guys want to keep your secrets, huh? Got a secret? Can you keep it? You guys are so quiet. We have undressing of a salad. It's in the reverse, which feels like you are trying to keep things together. Because undressing of a salad, who else had this card come out? I think it was Gemini. This is a card of separation, removing, or it's an energy of trying to break down a situation that is very much intertwined. Think about a salad, right? Salad dressing, you got your vegetables, you got everything all mixed up. And once it's mixed up, it's very hard. You can't separate it, right? You can't remove the dressing and put it back in the bottle. You can't put all like the lettuce, the tomatoes, the onions, the crouton, like whatever the fuck. You can't there's no way of it returning back to how it was prior, right? The state has changed. The fact that this came out in the reverse is telling me, it's almost like there's this clinging on, or I need more, honestly. I need more besides this card. Oh, this card wanted to talk. We have Flaff the Flutter. Can you come back to reality? Come back to reality. This is the ungrounded energy. Things could be up in the air. There's some changes. There's some shakeups. There's some things that are requiring you to like let go. And maybe you're finding it difficult too. You do have a very hopeful energy. You're very optimistic. Flaff the Flutter, though, it does say like watch your step, and some of you, it may actually, you could be going through something physically in your feet, like literally your feet. There, maybe you need new shoes, maybe you have holes in your socks, throw them out. Don't hold on to that any longer. Maybe you have been struggling with some kind of foot cramp, or just like issues with the feet are coming up here, which is interesting because the foot in reflexology is connected to everything in the body. So, and I've really been practicing this just a little bit over the last couple of months, and it's just so interesting how it can resolve certain issues just from putting pressure on certain spots of the foot, of the hand, of the ear. I really want to learn more about that stuff. So anyways, just thought I'd share because that's coming through. What else you got for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you guys need to know right now? Things seem to be very much up in the air. You're juggling a couple things, trying to maintain. Look at how quiet you guys are. I think this is it. Last shuffle. Thank you. You guys, oh, that gnome. Feeling a little frustrated? Feeling a little annoyed? I love how this card literally matches the colors today for this set of readings. So yeah, it seems like there's something that you're having trouble getting off the ground. We have honesty at the bottom. There could be a situation that's actually requiring you to speak up and be honest, be direct, come clean, speak your mind. Be truthful. We have the friends, and then the singer of healing. Perhaps there's a friend you need to speak to, or a friend is wanting to speak to you and come clean or be honest about something that had been bothering them or frustrated, made them frustrated or annoyed or pissed off. This could lead to a bunch of healing though, and connection. We have singer of chalice, singer of healing. That true connection, true bond cannot be broken by you being honest. Your honesty will not push those away who are in alignment with you. So there's something here. I feel like you guys could be at a period in your life with people where you're just not exactly on the same page and you're trying to get back to how it used to be. Kind of like what we were saying about the salad. It's like before you mix it all up, it's like going back to the original state, the original form, how things were before. Obviously something got in the way, or some sort of issue or misunderstanding. Something changed the dynamic between you and another, and you could be really frustrated, like, oh, like it didn't have to be this way, or how do we get it back to how it used to be, or just feeling blocked. There's an energy of a blockage here with, oh, that gnome. This is all happening for a reason. Whether you understand it right now or not, most likely you don't understand why this is happening, why this is occurring. But I will say that this is for your own good, for your highest good, and for a bigger purpose, bigger lesson. And I think with Fluff the Flitter, it is saying to like come down and ground and get back to reality, because you could be getting lost in some sort of fantasy of what was, or this expectation. Anyways, your numbers are 31, 58, and 26. Those numbers could be important for someone. Maybe that's your age, the age that you have turned this year or will be turning over this next year, right? Next Aries season if you're Aries sun. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what else wants to come through for you, Aries. Show me clearly messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on? What do my Aries need to know using the Illuminati Tarot? What do my Aries gang need to know right now? Show me clearly. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Messages for Aries. Oof, 10 of Swords. Definitely showing that things definitely aren't going to be the same moving forwards. 10 of Swords. The worst is over. Hallelujah. Can we get an amen? But, you know, things are quite turbulent right now. You could be feeling very much exhausted, tired, burnt out, drained. You may feel, if this is regarding you and another person, there's no trust. Maybe even no love, although we do have a Prince of Cups. We have a stack that came out. I'll read that after. But it definitely feels like a significant turning point in your life or in this relationship, in this job, and there's no turning back. What's done is done. Okay, so the stack that came out, we do have, there's quite a few cards, so we're going to go through each and every one of them, starting off with the Prince of Cups. This very well could be in a romantic relationship where you've experienced this ending or a loss or even a betrayal, or just like the severe no turning back, like pivotal moment, pivotal change in this dynamic, right? And with the Prince of Cups, this represents a potential love interest, or this represents someone that you have very deep emotions for, you care very deeply about, you may have a lot of love for this person. There is an emotional attachment and emotional connection. Underneath the Prince of Cups, we have the Page of Swords. So, remember the card that said honesty? There's something you had to be honest about, or there's something someone came clean to you about, and with that conversation or that comment, maybe it wasn't even a conversation, it was just something, a comment was made, and now you're just like processing it, or vice versa. You said something and another person is processing it, whether you vocally said it out loud, or if this was like through a text message or something like that, a DM. Sometimes Page of Swords can represent online, right? The digital world, the online world. So this could be representing like a message that you've received, a message you delivered, you sent out. And I mean, when we look at these two, they're facing each other. Prince of Cups to the Page of Swords, they're facing each other. So there seems to be some sort of talk or some sort of message that's coming in after maybe an ending. Page of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Star. I'm seeing someone wants to work on this. You both do, actually, because Two of Cups represents mutual feelings. Six of Pentacles is also at the bottom of the deck. After this stack. I couldn't find a word. It shows that it goes both ways, or you both are on the same page or want the same thing. Now, there is a complication here, 5 of Wands. I'll get to that in a moment. There does seem to be some sort of complication. We'll see what that's about. But someone's expressing, someone's communicating that they would like to work on things. They would like to try again, or to try harder this time around. Okay, someone sees this connection worth the investment, worth the time, that this connection is special, valuable, and important. This definitely could be a romantic relationship, but it can even be like family, friendship, right? Remember the card that said the friends, right? So maybe it's a conversation you need to have with a friend, someone that maybe you're not on the best of terms with, but this can lead to healing, forgiveness, and making your bond stronger. My words are backwards, you know? Anyways, you could be dealing with an Aquarius specifically. The star is Aquarius energy. That's the main zodiac we have out here. But someone has just like high hopes for the future. You very well may be this person's wish fulfillment or dream partner, dream come true. You tick all of their boxes. There's no one else in this world like you, Aries. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but you're pretty dang special. You're very special to this person. And I don't know if there's some time or separation, or you guys kind of went your own ways for a moment there, and you know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. When there's distance, when there's I was gonna say celebration. When there's distance or separation, celebrate the separation. When there's that, what I just said, you either realize, wow, I'm so much better without this energy in my life. Whew, glad it's gone. Or you realize, wow, that really meant a lot to me, and I value that person, and I really hope we can work things out. Like, there's either that or the other. There's either that or the other. So I do see someone coming in with an offer. Could be with a water sign, making this gesture. It's definitely received, okay? Definitely received. The way the Page of the Swords to the Knight of Cups, Prince of Cups, they acknowledge each other, okay? So there is this acknowledgement. So yeah, someone wants to work on this. So, 6 of Pentacles, I'm assuming. 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, I'm assuming that it's both ways. Y'all both want the same thing. Maybe it's like going back to Flap the Flutter, and then, oh, that gnome is very hard to get this off the ground due to circumstances and challenges and misunderstandings, frustrations, and fantasy, right? Maybe reality right now isn't currently supporting your relationship. There's things that are getting in the way of this connection, and it may very well be out of your control and this other person's hands out of their control. It's like life circumstances. And that could be the problem. Like, I use that term loosely, the problem or the issue, because 6 of Pentacles, right? So it's like, okay, it looks like it's mutual. It looks like an agreement could be made, some sort of finding the middle ground. This is a card of reciprocation, give and receive, and mutual efforts. So then underneath that, we have the 5 of Wands, which tells me there's some complications with that. There's some challenges with that. There does seem to be some struggles. Or could this be talking about you guys overcoming these struggles together and kind of sharing the weight, sharing the pressure, sharing the responsibilities? Or could this represent you guys overcoming the challenges that you faced in the past? Sure, because we have the 3 of Cups underneath that. So it's showing that through the hard times, you can make it out and get to the good times and celebrate. Remember when I accidentally said celebration instead of separation? It's like, okay, instead of being sad, regretful over the past and be like, wow, all this time has passed. We wasted all this time, like not speaking or being petty or, you know, ignoring one another and how much time we wasted and blah, blah, blah. Instead of focusing on that, you can celebrate the fact that you're able to come back together stronger and willing to meet each other in the middle and hear each other out and like respect one another and love one another. That's worth celebrating. That's worth celebrating. So, and the 3 of Cups is a card of celebration and even reunions. So, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So movement in this direction, progression, Queen of Wands, nice. Empress, okay, looks pretty positive. Looks pretty positive, y'all. So that's very interesting. And all that came out in just one stack. So, pretty cool. What's going on for Aries? King of Swords. That fell out on the Eight of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords, telling me that this is the person, whoever that's saying, hey, I want to work on things, I want to fix things, or someone who's like communicating. They're very much honest, truthful. They are not bullshit and they are not lying. They are telling you the truth. You are telling them the truth. This is a very stern, serious energy. They're not fucking around, okay? King of Swords means business. We have air coming out, so this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. King of Cups also at the bottom. Whoever this is a very mature person, very understanding, empathic, sensitive, and grounded, and healing to be around. Fool in the reverse with the Ace of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is a person who, at moments, they may doubt themselves, or they may have fear of opening up, right? Ace of Cups with the Fool in the reverse. This is someone who is afraid to follow their heart because it ended badly in the past. It really backfired once upon a time, or maybe once upon a time, many times ago. Okay, y'all know what I mean. So that could be also why someone's appearing a bit guarded or cold or detached, because they're just trying to protect their heart and they don't want to go into things naive and all blindly and end up getting their heart broke. Understandable. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of June. Justice, Libra energy, which I will be reading Libra after this reading, so that's funny. Shout out to the Libras watching or tuning in, or cross watchers, or those with Libra placements, because I know there's some of y'all out there. Shout out to you. You know who you are. But yeah, so Justice, showing that this situation can be restored. This can be fixed or mended. There's a resolution, there's a win-win outcome. At the bottom, we do have the Five of Pentacles, which can indicate, like, you know, that period of no communication, separation, feeling cold, ignored, and lonely, or left behind. Justice to the Five of Pentacles. Someone definitely learned their lesson. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I think someone also got a taste of their own medicine. I think someone ended up having to face themselves through other experiences, other people, other situations that may have backfired, or they kind of, you know, if they hurt your feelings in some way, the exact same thing they did to you, someone else did to them, and they finally realized, oh, I put Aries through that? Damn. I want to apologize and tell them how, you know, I now understand. Like, I don't know. They've had this huge, like, epiphany, realization how what they did was, like, fucked up or cruel or inconsiderate, selfish, petty, right? It's like this person seems to have had an awakening and kind of an ego death. We have Hermit reverse, Ace of Pentacles, someone coming out of their shell, their hermit shell, hermit crab. That's what I sometimes see hermit as, hermit crab. Maybe it's someone with Cancerian placements. We have Virgo as well. Anyways, if money was owed, that's about to be paid out. Like, if someone never paid you back, they had money stolen from them, or they gave money, they lent money to someone else and they didn't get it back, and they realized, like, oh my God, like, I did that to Aries. Oh, I should probably make it up. So you might even be getting money back, or something that's owed to you. What you put out comes back around, y'all. And we have the Seven of Wands. I'm hearing, because this came out after justice, fight for your rights, right? Know your rights, fighting for justice. And we have the moon, something about the new moon in Cancer. That's on the 25th of June. That could be important for someone. A message. Okay, Princess of Cups and then the Chariot. I'm seeing that, yeah, literally the Chariot is Cancerian energy. I'm seeing like the new moon in Cancer is very much a time where people are feeling emotional, in the feels, very much in their heart, and they will be revealing their cards that they kept to themselves. They kept up their sleeves. They're starting, I can't fucking speak. They are starting to really get in touch with their sensitive side, their emotional side, and they just gotta let it out. Like they can't keep it in much longer. So I feel like someone could be putting up a fight or resisting or trying to reason with themselves as to why they shouldn't, or why, you know, it's not safe to be vulnerable, it's not safe to be honest. And then that's just creating a bunch of this like resistance and this discomfort and tension, frustration, right? The longer someone stays in this energy, the more it's just going to amplify to the point where they're just going to burst. Like I'm seeing like truth bombs. Oh, look at the Fool. Hey. Right? It's entertaining a new beginning, an entertaining beginning. It's going to be entertaining. That's weird. Why that slipped out of my mouth? I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm seeing this taking place around the new moon, if not sooner. Right? If not sooner, you guys, but new moon in Cancer could be definitely connected to this. So what could I look into that will help you in this situation? Or what could I ask, Spirit? Let's just ask for some advice of like how to approach this situation. If you're feeling frustrated or annoyed or pissed off, this is a good time for you to step back. Right? It's not worth it. Sometimes when we're angry, we don't mean what we say and we lash out, and that's not coming from a place of honesty. What advice do you have for Aries in regards to this situation? Any advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements regarding this situation? What advice you got for Aries? How to move forwards? So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, which can represent forgiveness, can represent clearing the air, waving a white flag, and letting go of the grudges. Okay, because we're all human, we all make mistakes, and nobody's perfect, right? Ten of Cups at the bottom. Maybe this is family, maybe this is someone that you live with, have children with, or you could be even siblings with, right? Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. Or no, let me get clear my intention, the advice. I got carried away. Advice for Aries in regards to the situation. Three of Swords. Let it be known if you're hurt, if you're upset, if you're feeling some type of way, let it be known. Yeah, it might make someone feel uncomfortable, and they're gonna have to face what they did or what they said. They're gonna have to face their actions, right? Let it be known. Empress at the bottom, using also that pain as fuel to motivate yourself to glow up and transform and ascend in the most beautiful ways. Advice for Aries on how to handle this situation. Show me clearly. Oh my god. A lot of cards. We'll take them. I think that'll be it. We have 5 of Wands. Oh, look, 5 of Wands at the bottom from earlier. Now we have it again. We have Devil in the reverse. All right. So clearly there is something in the situation that's unhealthy. It's quite toxic. It's very draining, damaging, painful for both parties involved. Anyone who's involved, it could be multiple people, but whoever that's involved in this is clearly, this isn't healthy for anybody. This isn't good for anybody. This is showing a much needed change and a sacrifice to be made. Whether somebody struggles with substance abuse or, you know, they just have unhealthy coping mechanisms. Someone could be very stressed out in their own life, have a lot of things going on that are difficult, and then they take it out on you. And that's not fair. And that's not an excuse. Devil in the reverse is saying like, hey, I can work on it, I can get better, but this needs consistency. Otherwise, the problem is just going to come right back up. If you don't get to the root of the problem, it's just going to resurface again and again and again and again. You can't run out, you can't run away, you can't outrun this devil. You get me? Anyways, there are some deep wounds that need healing on both sides, and Three of Swords with the Devil reverse, you're gonna have to face it rather than avoid it, because avoiding, it's going to be there no matter where you go. It's still going to be there. The more you avoid, this is just going to continue to keep showing up in other situations, in other relationships. Like, it's just going to continue to keep replaying itself until you get to the root of the problem. So it's coming to this push, this head that is requiring you to, you and this person, everybody's got to face their shit and work through their demons. Okay, so then we have a Three of Cups. Remember what I said? It's like, celebrate how far you've come, celebrate your victories, celebrate the growth, the expansion is what I want to say. And this is like being open, with open arms is what I'm hearing, with open arms. Okay, showing love, showing care, showing that you care, right? Our egos come through trying to protect us. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want us to seem like we care more than the other person. Oh my God, because that's such a bad thing. It's okay to show that you care. So some of y'all need to stop acting so nonchalant, like you don't give a fuck, when deep down you know you do. Okay, I don't know who needs to say that. King of Wands. King of Wands is also like an energy of like, take responsibility, taking action, and not just sitting around waiting for an opportunity to come to you, but this is where someone is willing to make the first move, to make the gesture, to initiate, to take the lead, right? King of Wands is a natural leader, and he's very charismatic. He's very much like, not saying he's kind of like a people person, or he seems to get along with people whether he likes them or not. But King of Wands is someone who is very like jolly. They have a good attitude. They are enthusiastic, and you know, that's kind of energy to embody in the situation that would help you a lot. Then we have an Ace of Wands. Look at all this fire. So this is where you're needing to really tap into that might, tap into that fire, that charisma, that passion, and that force. This is also showing that there's a lot of creative pursuits as well that you would benefit by producing, preparing, creating, getting something off the ground. Don't be afraid. Like, light that match. Light that freaking match, okay? My God, you guys give me how many more? How many more? I feel okay. Knight of Wands. Again, more of like that action-oriented energy. Kind of allowing yourself to get out of your own way. Oh, and look at here. I see you and this person meeting each other in the middle. Look at this. We have a Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And the way the knights are facing each other, you and this person meeting each other in the middle. One person, this Knight of Pentacles, is a little bit more slower to open up, but looks like y'all are going to find the middle ground. Five of Wands is at the bottom, Queen of Pentacles, and Justice. Someone's got to get their finances straight, their money straight, their job, their career figured out. I'm seeing some instability in someone's life, but it will get better. It will get better. This is Libra energy coming through. A feminine energy as well with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone gets a bit jealous or competitive. I'm getting a bit of a competitive energy. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, like who's doing better, or kind of like one-upping the other. So maybe that's something, if that's an issue that you have with this person, that's something you need to address, and boundaries need to be set. Okay? So, yeah, I'm seeing a frustrating situation coming to an end. I'm seeing a resolution taking place in this relationship, and major improvements in the respect for one another and your commitment to one another, if there is a commitment, or just like dedication towards having a healthier relationship, a dynamic. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing in this reading. So Aries, I hope that this helps. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm sending you good energy your way. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you around for your next reading. Bye.